Hello, welcome back for part 2 of Kirsty's tutorial videos. Let's jump back into where we left off. So I haven't done anything since we last were here. It's still just become night time. We're in our little hidey hole. I might just quickly put a little lookout here so we can kind of have a gaze at the sky a bit safer. We want to stay relatively shaded up. Right, so this is a nice little lookout, so I can come and peer and see what's in. Nothing can fit through this hole. A skeletal archer could probably shoot through it, but we'll worry about that if it happens. But if I were to... Ooh, snowing. Pretty. If I were to take some sand, which I probably have some, indeed, and this furnace is nearly finished. So coal will smelt 8 blocks in one go before running out. Like so, that's done. Whereas like you can also use planks and logs and sticks. So a plank, I'm thinking, should be enough to do 1 bit of sand, hopefully. I'll put all the sand in, see how many 1 plank manages. I'm guessing it'll do 2. Or I might just do 1, it might not be enough for it to finish that. But still, that's all I wanted, was 1. So it looks like 2 planks will do 3 blocks. But now I can have a bit of glass. The problem with glass is once you place it, that's it placed. That sounds strange. Let's... that does sound a bit silly. But there's no way of getting it back. If you try and mine it to get it back, it shatters and you don't get it back. So you have to be careful with that. I also forgot to put the old timer on again, so this video is going to be God knows how long. But anyway, let's make this look pretty. I'm having issues. Right, and then there you go. I've got a little window and a door. Looks nice. So this house is pretty crap at the moment. You come straight into this mess by the looks of things. So let's see if we can do something about this. I don't like having to jump everywhere. I like having little steps. But I prefer these half steps than using the steps which you make like this. Because I don't really go on with those. Because they kind of face one direction and you can only go at them at one direction. Whereas the slabs, you can kind of have it nice and round. Oh, open the door. So let's get rid of this. And then put that there. And then put a half step there. So that's nice and going down into the depths of the earth. So now I've got a little bit of steppage. Oh. I like to have good headroom. Right. So that's the start of... This is like the hallway entrance. And then we can go down to a bit of a better room. So mining like this, you're unlikely to find lots of useful things, just clearing out a big space. I'm just, oh well, saying that, there's some iron, obviously. But yeah, this would be an inefficient way of wanting to find lots of materials, despite this iron. A good way of mining would be to kind of, I don't know if it's got a proper name, this is lots of iron. But to mine, say, a long tunnel, and then have lots of little tunnels coming off every 3 squares, so that you can see the tunnel, you'll see this square and that square, the square up and above below, and then you'd leave a gap, 3 gaps and another tunnel, so there's only ever 1 square which is completely hidden from you, and there's unlikely to just be 1 piece of ore. It usually spans. I'm not making much sense. It's too hard to mine and talk. The reason I'm filling in this hole is, as I said, monsters spawn anywhere there's dark. So if I just walled it in and left a big hole, monsters could spawn. So I could have zombies in the wall, and I'll just listen to them groaning all the time, and it'd be annoying. Right, so let's just clear out this space to have a little bit of a room. Keep an eye, it's still night time, because you don't want to waste your daylight, as it's good for getting trees and exploring. So let's make a little room. Don't know why I'm making a little room. I can put a bed in here. Although I don't really need a... Beds are useful. It's not only the whole spawn point moving. They're very useful for just sleeping through the night if you want to be spending your time outside rather than underground. So let's just clear a little area. Keep all the stone. Right, so I've got my little crafting table. It's going to be useful to make a chest to store nice things in. I might put the chest in here. This will be my storeroom. If you make 2 chests, which is what I'm going to do. I haven't got a lot of wood, but never mind. So yeah, I've made a chest, so if I right click on it, it opens it up. And it's the same size as my inventory, so I can put things in the chest, and then I can go run off, die, and lose all my stuff, and forget where it is. But then I'll come back home and I'll have whatever I've kept in my chest safe. So that's a good place to keep my ore that I don't want to lose if I die. But if you put 2 chests next to each other, they join up and make a large chest, and then it's just twice the size. So that's handy to have. So I have my large chest, and I might just move my table and my furnace down into out the hallway, down into this room. I've got a bit of coal, yeah, so I'm going to use the rest of my coal to make torches. Oh, throw the sticks on the floor. So how's this dimensions? I'm going to have issues with where I put torches because it's an even number. That'll do for now. I don't like the torch. There we go. Or... that's better. Oh, open the door. Oh! Get to watch a nice sunset through the window. Sunset, sunrise, same difference. Listen to the cow moving away like crazy. So yeah, first night, just before the sun comes up, it's always nice to have a good set of tools. So I like to have... what do I like to have? I like to have pickaxes there. It's always good to have a nice supply of tools. You don't want to be running around and then run out and be screwed. So I'm going to make some extra, and that's how I always do my inventory. I don't know why, I kind of stack them up just so I know what I'm doing. I'm going to make a few axes to speed gathering of wood, which is always handy. And it's always good to have a sword, and then a spare sword when it all goes tits up. I never usually bother with shovels, due to... it doesn't exactly take long to mine dirt, dig dirt. Right, so my sand, it's not that useful to have on me, so I'm going to store it in here. Same with the sapling, the stone slabs. I'll keep the stone on me, just in case I need to do anything. It's quite useful to keep wood on you, I guess, because if you're in the middle of nowhere, you can just build another craft table and make extra materials and that. I'm not gonna... I might smelt... oh no, I've used all my coal. So I need to go get some coal. The sun's rising. Take the sword just in case. There's something on fire over there, obviously. Check for creepers, that's always important, because they spawn and they come and get you. So I can slaughter this cow. Oh, he dropped a bit of leather. So if I get enough leather, I can make some leather armour. It's the most basic of all the armours. It goes leather... well, to be fair, there's only leather, iron and diamond, really. You can make gold armour, but it's useless. Oh, there's a skeleton still alive up there. I guess where it's snowing, it might be a bit cloudier. Not sure, I've not experienced the weather yet in this game. Oh, so there, that is a creeper. Green bastard. No arms. So these things are not... they seem bad, but if you can time it, you can keep him at bay, as long as you run away, because he'll hiss for a few seconds and explode. And if you get far enough away, that timer resets, so I've killed him. And sometimes they drop gunpowder. So it looks like there's a tiny patch here. This is quite loud. I'm leaving the snowy area. So there's rain in the biomes that aren't snowy. Oh, this is quite pretty, isn't it? Right, let's just Say hello to this cow. Right, no more leather. So yeah, that's my little house over there. It's a bit inconspicuous at the moment, so I might make it a bit easier to find if I wander too far. So I might come... What do I want to do? Rather than... I might just kind of light up a few of the trees in the area. And it'll kind of give me a general... Oh, got a text. It'll give me a good way of finding my way home. Right, so this is a mushroom. These are the poisonous ones. And you find... This is a chicken. Kill chickens to get feathers. If you can hit the little buggers. Useful. But yeah, if you find the other type of mushroom, you can make mushroom soup. I've already kind of lost where my base is. Alright, this was my spawn. Oh, don't want to do that. Just mark that out. So hopefully, now I've lit up the general area, if I wander... Bloody hell, I'm getting text like a motherfucker. It's probably you, to be fair. I should be able to find my way home. I might just put one more torch on there. And hopefully that's enough for now. But we can do with some... Oh, more coal. I'm just gonna read these texts. Well, SMS message full, apparently. So I've got to delete shit. Alright, back. Menu. Anyway, let's play Minecraft. None of this texting malarkey. So, there's a bit of an ocean. That was that cliff where I first found the coal and that little underground area. Alright, so pigs. Since I've taken a bit of damage, it could be good to stock up on some pork chops that I can cook. So I've got a good source of meat. So I might climb on top of this mountain, survey my surroundings. It could be a good place to build a little watchtower. Oh, it's your text. Very good. I shall text back in a minute. Actually, this video is quite long now, so this would be a good place to cut it off. And then I might go on a bit of an explore and start recording again if I find anything interesting. So yeah, Minecraft. Bit foggy. Let's go check I got the view distance on maximum. I think I did. Let's see a bit further now. Who knows? Anyway, bye.